I'm doing the world's hardest Pokemon challenge. If any of my Pokemon faint, the entire series ends right there. This time I'm going to take on Lieutenant Surge. That is, if I can make it to him. What's up, family? Welcome back to the One-Shot Locke. Last time, we barely made it through the SSN, and today, we're going to be taking on Lieutenant Surge and then making our way to Rock Tunnel. Before we do all that though, I wanted to share a message from Job chapter 38, verse 4. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare if thou hast understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a tough verse to hear. Throughout the book of Job, we saw a man who was truly wrestling with God. During this time, Job thought that God wasn't just, maybe that he wasn't even true to his word. After all, Job had genuinely led a good, virtuous life dedicated to God. But now he'd lost everything, and it seemed like God was nowhere to be found. Here's the important part. God has a much clearer picture than we do. There are going to be times when we think that God isn't around or even that he doesn't care. But trusting God means knowing that his ways are above our ways. Having a relationship with God doesn't mean that hardships aren't going to happen. It just means that we have a friend to rely on when they do. Now, we are going to go straight into battling Lieutenant Surge. But this is going to be following the hardest puzzle in the entire gym world. Now, there's all these trash cans lying around, and what I'm supposed to do is check all the trash cans, and I'm supposed to find 2 that have switches in them. And if I get the first one and the second one isn't the correct one, then they all automatically reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to battle the trainers first. Then I'm going to just cut through all the finding the switches and such like that, because you guys aren't here to watch me check 20 different, let me just use Aurora Beam on this guy real fast. Different trash cans. You guys are here to watch me possibly beat Lieutenant Surge, possibly lose this entire run at Lieutenant Surge. Because as you can see, this Bulbasaur is level 21. I can only imagine how high a level that Lieutenant Surge is. Another option that I could do, but I'm not going to do, I thought about it, but then I decided against it, was going to the eastern route, just east of Vermilion City. I'm going to sing this guy to sleep. There we go. And he's still asleep. Good, good. And there's some trainers over in the eastern route that I could battle, but I don't think I want to do that. He's still asleep. Keep doing that. I think I'll be fine. Goes for Supersonic. Hopefully this one lands. Hopefully I don't hurt myself right here, which I do. It goes for an attack, but it... okay. You know what? I think I'm going to have a change of strategy right here. It goes for Supersonic. I'm going to Karate Chop it if I can. I hurt myself for the 3rd time in a row. Goes for Tackle. This time for sure. Hurt myself for a 4th straight time. That's okay. Goes for Supersonic. I'm going to switch again. This time, I had Jeremiah this entire time. Oh my goodness. I am like kicking myself because... goes for another Supersonic. But this time it's going to connect. Watch me. 3, 2, 1, bam! No way. 5 times in a row. I'm so not used to having an electric type on my team that can actually, do stuff. I'm used to having Babel, which, doesn't learn any moves until it grows 500 levels, right? So I defeated the Sailor. Wow, surprised me. No, you surprised me, sir. What? What? Esau's evolving? Oh, I'm gonna get a Furo. Oh, I'm getting a Furo. Oh man, I thought that it was level 22. Oh, it's level 20? That's so cool. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna put Esau at the front of my party because I want to battle with this guy. But first, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center. I will be back in a flash. And we're back. You can see this trainer on the left. Just move to the left. I did indeed heal my Pokemon, and we're just gonna jump straight into this battle right here. So I've decided that I'm not going to battle the trainers to the east, but I am going to battle every single trainer in this gym right here. So next is the Rocker, and we are sending out Esau. Now, do I want to Yeah, I'm going to battle with Esau. I was thinking maybe I should send out Esther, seeing as how I got the type advantage right there. But, you know, this is fine. What's it going to do? Ember? What's Ember going to do to me? I'm a Fero. I'm burnt. That's not good. How much does... half of my... So what burn does is that it halves my attack stat, which is not good, seeing as how Esau is a physical attacker. You know what? I hate that I have to do this, but you know what? I gotta do it. Esther, I'm going to use Clamp right here. It goes for... Oh, this Charmeleon's faster than me. That's interesting. I'm not burnt, thank goodness. I got the Clamp off. I was a little bit worried about that because Clamp doesn't have the best accuracy. Who's next? Electrode. Okay. So I don't know if this Electrode has Explosion, so I'm going to switch straight to Samson because we don't want to risk anything. Screech. Can you imagine if it goes for like 3 screeches and then Explosion? Oh, that would not be fun. Although that would be like a really interesting strategy. I mean, of course, I'm not going to do that because that would mean the death of this run. This guy has Sonic Boom. That is really scary considering this guy is faster than me. But I got enough reps in time, so that guy is gone. Weedle? Esau, you can handle a Weedle, right? Please tell me that you can at least handle a Weedle. Peck? How much does that Peck do? About half. Okay, hurt by the burn. Goes for Poison Sting, critical hit. I go for another Peck, and he's gone. Very good. So I'm going to switch Esau. You know, I was hoping that I'd be able to do more, but you know what? I got what I wanted out of that. Who is going to be next? How about John? I'm going to have John at the front of my party for this next one. Let's have him get some experience. So here we go, 3rd trainer in this gym, and then after that I'm going to do the puzzle, and then we'll take on Lieutenant Surge. Gentlemen, good seeing you. I see you also got off the SSN. Horsey. Can I handle a Horsey? I remember the last episode, a Horsey, like, messed up my team. Like, got really close to, you know, just knocking me out. Bubble. Okay, does a decent amount. Smoke Screen. Don't like that at all. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to finish it off with John. I think I'm going to have to switch over to someone else. One more Karate Chop. We're going to go for one more Karate Chop. It goes for another Smoke Screen. I still have a chance to hit right here, and I do, There we go. Took out the Horsey. That was level 23, so I can only imagine how good Lieutenant Surge's Pokemon are going to be. So if he has a Mewtwo, I am screwed. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center, and then I'm going to do the puzzle all by myself, so I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. I actually was able to get that on my first try. Like, not the first trash can, but like after 5 trash cans I found the first switch, and then I immediately found the second switch. What am I doing? They zap my enemies into paralysis, the same as I'll do to you. I keep forgetting that Lieutenant Surge has this like thick accent in the anime, and so I wanted to like do that here, but I didn't do it in time. So John will not be able to handle an Aerodactyl by himself. I'm going to send out Jeremiah, because I believe this Aerodactyl is not going to have any Rock-type moves. It might know Bite. Agility. Okay, that's a good move. I'm going to go for Thundershock. X-Speed. Okay, he wants a really fast Aerodactyl. I mean, this thing's already pretty fast to begin with. I think... Oh, it is paralyzed! Let's see if it's faster than me now. Who's faster? Who's faster? I'm faster now, sucker! Oh, I still need one more. What's he going to do? He's going to go for another agility. Okay, let's go. And he really just wants to go fast. Got flipping Sonic the Hedgehog, the Aerodactyl. Alright, first Pokemon is down. Not too hard. John grew level 19. Jeremiah is still level 18. Abra. Let's just stick it out with Jeremiah. I don't believe this Abra is going to have Confusion. It might, but I don't think it will. Let's see, what does it do? Going for an X-Speed. He wants really... This dude does not care about winning. He just wants to go fast. Goes for Teleport. I go for Thundershock. Another Teleport. Thundershock. Goodbye. Jeremiah grew to level 19. We've got one more, and it is a Kabuto. It is a Water type, I want to say. So Water Rock type. I'm going to go for Thundershock. I think all it's going to have is Scratch. Yes. Yes, that is correct. And I can just easily take this down. I'm sorry, guys. That is 2 straight easy gym battles in a row. But you know what? Defeated Lieutenant Surge. We're the real deal. I got the Tondo Badge. Cranks up your Pokemon speed. Ooh, I'm going to have a really fast team here. TM24, what is that? That is Vice Grip, unfortunately. I'm not going to use that on anybody. So now what we're going to do is we are going to head over to Cerulean City. I'm going to use Cut real fast. And before that, there's one very important item that I need to get. I think it's over here, actually. Is it like right there? Here we go. The Pokemon Fan Club. I'm a fan of Pokemon. Hello, sir. Oh, you're the chairman of the fan club. Over 100 Pokemon? How is that even possible? Yes, I want to hear about your Pokemon. What's your favorite? Rapidash. Oh, I love Rapidash. It's smart and amazing. Yeah, I think so. Stunning, kindly. I love it. I love it, sir. Sir, keep telling me about how spectacular, ravishing. Oh my goodness, look at the time. It is. Where does the time go? Oh my goodness, I got a bike voucher. You're so nice. I'm sorry, that must have been like so uncomfortable for you guys to hear. Now, we're going to heal up real fast, and we're going to make our way to Cerulean City. Now, while this is going to be a little bit of a trek, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about, just how are you guys doing in your daily life right now? Like, I know I brought up Job earlier, and Job is kind of like an easy go-to for me to talk about because he's a guy where he was genuinely doing everything that he was supposed to be doing. Like, I can't say that he was perfect, but I can say that he was really trying his hardest to please God. And you know what happened? He lost everything. He lost his fortune. He lost his health. He lost his family. And so we are often going to go through so much less than what Job went through. And during those times, we might feel the same way that Job felt, where he thought, where is God? Is God just? Is he there? Does he care? I don't think that he questioned that God was there. I think he knew that God was there. But at the same time, he was saying, what kind of God would let this happen to me? And his friends were like, yeah, I mean, God is just, so that must mean that you must have done something wrong. Let me just grab a bike real fast. Thank you so much. But the point that I'm trying to make is that we are going to go through our own experiences where we're going to think to ourselves, where is God? We are going through this immense hardship right now, whether that be with relationships or with money or with all kinds of different things, with our health, the health of loved ones, and it really just comes down to trust God, because he knows things that we don't. He knows the great picture, and we're just not going to have all the answers. But at the end of the day, God does care about us, he loves us, and we're going to battle this trainer right here. You have Pokemon with you. You're mine. Well, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that having Pokemon made me your property. Little girl, like, you have Pokemon, you belong to me. I have the deed to your life. Yeah, well, guess what? I am going to end yours. Bop, boop, beep, you're dead. Oh, never mind. It's going to take 2 hits for this Jinx. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a fighting type. That's an ice type. That's a neat. Oh, wait a minute. It's also a psychic type, isn't it? So I just do regular damage. Oh, interesting. Mr. Mime, that is just a regular psychic type. So I'm going to send out Esther. I think all it's going to have is confusion and barrier. I think that's all that it has. So I'm going to go for clamp. Goes for barrier. Okay, clamp. Good. Keep going with that. Keep going with that. And let's do an Aurora Beam. It goes for confusion. I don't think that's going to hurt me too bad. Yeah, not too bad. So we're good. We're good so far. How many Pokemon does she have? I believe 4. Yep, so we got 2 more. Seadra. I've got Jeremiah right here. Now, Horsies have been messing me up. How bad is a Seadra going to do against Jeremiah? Hopefully not too bad, because I'm a higher level and I resist water-type moves. It goes for Bubble. So how bad is that? Oh, not bad at all. Okay, I can take another one of those. Thunder Shock. Oh, almost got it with 2 hits. But it's going to survive for 1 more. My speed fell. Oh, that's... Oh, darn it. It got another one off. Please don't be a critical hit. Okay, that did more to me than I was expecting it to, honestly. Is that number 3 or number 4? Jeremiah grew to level 20, though. Very nice. She has one more, and that is going to be a Gengar. You know what? I'm going to switch because I don't feel good about having 27 experience. Like, if this Gengar has Nightshade, then I'm gone in 2 hits. And there's no way that I can take it out in 2 hits, especially with my lowered speed. So I'm going to go for Wing Attack. Thank goodness Samson has a move that is not a normal type move. Oh, that did so much. See, it's going for its first Nightshade right there. And then I just need one more Wing Attack and you're gone. All right. So another thing that we have is an encounter right over here. I'm going to take this item real fast. TM20. Let's see what that does. What is TM20? Ice Punch. Who can learn Ice Punch? Goliath and Esau. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's have an ice punching bird. Delete a move. Yes. I do not need Leer as much as I need Ice Punch, especially since Esau is a physical attacker. Oh, this is going to be so fun. I only have 1 potion left. That's something to keep in mind. How are my Pokemon doing? I need to use... You know what? I'm actually going to use a Super Potion on Jeremiah. And I think I'm going to get away with just a regular potion on... Oh, not a Pokeball. A potion on Esther. I'm still going to have John at the front of my party. Let's battle this guy real fast. Wahaha! Great! I was bored! What is this guy even talking about? Okay. Got a hiker here. He sends out Vileplume. I think it has that accent in the cartoon show. So, switch straight out to Esau. I have Peck and I have Ice Punch. Go ahead, pick your poison. Stun Spore. I was about to say, like, if it uses Poison Powder right now, then I would be regretting my word choice right there. Petal Dance. That's supposed to do a lot of damage, but I am a flying type, so it doesn't do too much. I go for Ice Punch. How much is that? Not as much as I was expecting, honestly. It's thrashing about, so that'll do 22 damage. I should be left at... Oh, very nice. Is that enough? Is that enough to take it out? Not quite, but if I go for one more move, then I'm gonna die. So it's gonna thrash about, and you know what? I'm gonna go for a wrap. That does it. That's all I needed. Finally, we have another Vileplume. Okay, interesting. However, what's more interesting is this Wing Attack. You're gone. Alright, Samson gained some experience. I am going to try to use Samson less and less. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the other Pokemon on my team. But who do we have right now? So we have Samson and Esau that have taken damage. Esau's taken more, so I'm not going to use Esau anymore. Samson I'm going to use sparingly. But we have an encounter up there somewhere. How do I get up there? Going to come up this way. I also want to train against some of these trainers just until, like, I feel good about my levels overall. I know that I'm going to have to battle like pretty much every single stinking trainer in the Rock Tunnel, but we're going to start with this junior trainer. Sends out a Snorlax. I am sending out John, so that is a good start. I know that Snorlaxes are bulky and they hit super hard, so hopefully I hit hard. Ooh, ho, ho. Goes for Headbutt. Don't Oko me. Just do not Oko me. Do not ho, 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 ho. Okay, please kill it. Please take it out. Oh, Snorlaxes are so scary. Or at least they are now. Who is next? Geodude. Okay, I'm going to send out Esther for that. This should be easy. Just going to go for a quick clamp. Hopefully it lands. It does. One hit KO. And Esther grew to level 19. That's what I like to see. Now, I've got one more trainer that I need to beat. Honestly, I don't feel like messing around with this trainer. I'm just going to put Samson at the front, and hopefully he doesn't have an ice type. Here we go. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. Alright, so maybe he's got some bug-type Pokemon. Who do we have here? We've got a Dugong, starting off with an ice type. Exactly what I said that I don't want you to have. Especially since I think Dugongs are bulky, which they are. How is Jeremiah doing? I'm actually going to switch over to Jeremiah right now because I don't trust it. It goes for Headbutt. Okay, that's fine. I can handle a headbutt. Thunder Shock. Alright, one more will do it. Growl. I'm not using physical attacks. I'm using special attacks, so this should be it. There we go. Please do not use ice types when I specifically say don't use ice types. Dragonair. Ooh. Yes, I have Esther. Can you imagine if I had Dragonair go up against Dragonair? Like, it would be funny in theory, but then we both know I just end up, like, using Wing Attack when I could use this Aurora Beam right here. Oh, almost. Going for Thunder Wave. Oh, do not use Thunder Wave and then Wrap. Do not use Wrap right here. It's going for Wrap. Okay. Oh, I actually got one off. I wonder if it missed. I was just speeding up right there because it was like this Dragonair. What? Waste of time. This Dragonair is not going to do anything to me. Okay. Who is at the front? Samson is at the front. That's good because I'm going to use Thunder Wave if this thing turns out to be any good. Let's see what our encounter is. Let's see what our encounter is. You know what I just realized is that we forgot about the old rod that was in Vermilion City. So we got a Diglett. Do I need a Diglett? That's level 13. I'm sorry, guys. I don't need a Diglett. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to, real fast, go to the Pokemon Center, and then I will be back lickety-split. Alright, so I am back. Now we are going to head east and at least make our way to Rock Tunnel. I want to say that the patch of grass that is like right next to Rock Tunnel is the same area as this. So I'm not going to catch any Pokemon in that patch of grass. After this episode, I will take a look and see if that is a viable option. Going for Seadra. You know what? Just so that we can get right on to Rock Tunnel, because Rock Tunnel already is going to be a slog. So I'm just going to use Samson and get a couple of these off. Hopefully it doesn't use anything crazy. I'll switch over to Esther for this one. Yeah, why not? Have Esther use Aurora Beam. And then we're good. Yeah, I guess I can switch over. Let's have, who is level 19? Esther is level 19. That's interesting. Yeah, Rock Tunnel is going to be a slog. There's going to be a lot of trainers there that I just have to deal with, that I just don't have a choice. So this patch of grass right here, I don't know if that is a new encounter. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have one more encounter, and it's going to be right there in Rock Tunnel. That's going to be our next encounter for this episode. And I also have a bunch of repels, so I won't need to worry about that. Let's just get our encounter out of the way. What is it? What is it? A Nidoking. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. I can't paralyze it. Let's see. I don't think that Clamp will OHKO it. I don't think that a Clamp will OHKO it. We're going to try and catch it. We are going to try and get this king. Okay. One more. One more. Come on. Survive. Just survive. There we go. Pokeball. Okay. So it's going for Poison Sting. Do I have any poison types? I don't have any poison types. So I'm just going to... I'm actually going to switch over to Samson, because at least if it uses Poison Sting and poisons me, I have the most HP with this Pokemon right here. I think I might just have to spam Pokeballs. So spam Pokeballs. There it is. There it is. We got a Nidoking. Oh, look at this boy. Look at him. He's so handsome. You want to give a nickname to Nidoking? Yes. You are the king of Pokemon. I am going to give you a name that is the name of a proper king, David. Welcome to the team, David. In 2 seconds, I'm going to get you out of the box. Here we go. Bill's PC. I'm sorry, I don't need Goliath right now. I'm just going to deposit Goliath, and we're going to withdraw David, the Nidoking. So here's the thing about Nidoking is that they don't learn anything similar to Raichu, but at least with Nidokings, you're supposed to teach them TMs. Like, that's how they get good, is that you just find TMs and you give them to them. What TMs do I have right now? I have Vice Grip. Vice Grip, and David is able to learn it. Trying to learn Vice Grip. What moves do you have? That is an interesting question. Tackle, Horn Attack, Poison Sting, and Thrash. You know, these are not bad options. I'm going to get rid of Tackle, because I think Tackle's like really, really bad in this generation. And what's the other one that I got? I think it was Ice Punch. So what I'm going to do real fast, before I forget, I'm going to Ash's PC. Let's deposit the SS ticket. I'm not going to need that. I might need that now that Goliath is no longer with us. And is there anything else? That's all. All right, guys. We are running now. We are going to have a good time. So that's going to do it for today. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. And please, do not forget that God loves you. I'll see you guys in the next one.